Hey, my fallen ones, and welcome to another Shen Pe Uts Taa-Neter production. I am your hostess and storyteller, Shen Pe. And today in this video, I would just like to speak a little bit about myself and I want to talk about winter is coming, or it's not coming anymore. It's no longer coming. It's here. Winter is here. So before I get started, I would just like to make the following disclaimer. You have the right to remain vacuous. Anything and everything you do not know can and will be used against you, most likely for profit. I am a storyteller, and this video is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, I want to start with winter is here. And I just need to, I just need to get this off my tatas right now and let my tatas hang, okay? I need to let my tatas hang right now. I just need to get this off right now, okay? But I just came back in the house. I live alone. My sons have moved out like already. It's been like a year now. You know, they're young men. They got their own place. They both share an apartment, a 2-bedroom apartment. They both work for the government. So I'm here alone, and I have protection. I have protection. Okay, so I'm saying that to say this. I live in Blackistani, New York. I live in Blackistani, New York City, okay? And the politics that's going on here right now is so evil and demonic. I mean, for real. The New York City Council and the state legislator, they voted, was it last year, I believe? They voted in December of 2019 to let all the criminals out of jail and run free, right? And they began releasing the criminals January 1st, 2020, if I'm not mistaken. These people are so evil. They let them run around here, do whatever they want. They did the little Black Lives Matter protest. They was out here destroying the businesses, and there was a lot of the liberal white people out here doing it. It was a lot of them and a lot of the indigents. That's what I will call them. Unfortunately, the male counterpart that I am adjacent to by default, I don't love them indigents. I'm going to tell you that now. I don't love none of them. But they were mostly out here with the liberal white people, okay? The Talmud ghouls mostly. Most of the liberals here in New York City are Talmud ghouls, okay? So they were out there with the Talmud ghouls, just, Black Lives Matter, whatever. Black Lives Matter. Yeah, Black lives do matter. Only as a source of entertainment, fuel, and food. That's the only reason Black Lives Matter, okay? Because they're here to fuel things, for people to feed on their energy, and they're used for entertainment, okay? So they were out here with all of that crap. Now you had the governor or the mayor, I don't know, but those people had put like, what you call them? They got safe houses out here for people to do their damn drugs. They, crack and heroin and shit. Look, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be yelling, but I'm just very upset right now. I'm like, because I just came in my house and I shouldn't even went outside. I should have just ordered what I needed to order the fuck online. But it's all good. I wanted some air. But Okay, so back to what I was saying. I live in Blackistani, New York, right? I was working. I had I work in allied health. That's what I do. I am how you say well, I just work in allied health. I'm not gonna say what I do in allied health. I usually work for like doctors, not in the hospitals, private practices. Okay, so so then we come with this you know the biological warfare, right? So then that hits, and so now first they was like, well, the people who work in the hospitals and the teachers and NYPD and all the city jobs and the civilians that work for the city in these public positions have to take the listen, speech ain't free no more, but you know what I'm saying. They got to take that thing to go. They have to have their organ invaded. Let me just put it like that, right? Invaded with, I'm not even going to get started on what it is. But okay, so it was fine. I was working. So then at my last the last practice that I worked for, they were like, well, you got to get your arm and get your invasion of the body snatchers if you want to work here. I was like, okay, see ya. It ain't that serious for me, right? I'm like, see ya. So then I got another job. I just got another job that didn't ask me to submit to the invasion of the body snatchers, right? So I'm like, okay, I got another job, y'all. I was working as a fucking cashier at fucking Trader Joe's. So then I get fired from that job because I had an issue. I didn't want to see any customers that came in there without a mask on. I didn't want to deal with nobody that's wearing a mask because this invasion of the body snatcher is real, okay? The whole thing, the whole biological warfare is alien. It's not of this earth. It's not of this earth. But I'm not going to go there right now. That's for another video. So well, anyway, the Karen fired me. I was like, cool. So I'm just going to collect unemployment, for a while. You know what I'm saying? And then after I finish that, I'll just go ahead and look for another job. But then you know what I did? I didn't apply for unemployment. I just went to go and look for another job, right? So I found another fucking job, right? And it didn't even take me long, right? It didn't even take me long. I found another job, passed the criminal background check, passed the drug test, all of that shit, right? So I get another job, like I got fired and I got another job like 2 weeks later. So I get another job 2 weeks later. So they like, okay, we finna train you, but you can't come in until the person who is going to train you shows up to work. So I'm like, okay, cool. So that wasn't gonna be for another fucking 2 weeks. So I'm like, cool. You know what I'm saying? I still got, a little bit of money I can eat with. My bills will be paid because I wasn't gonna start working until after 2 weeks after I had to pay my rent and my light bill and my internet, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. I got this. You know what I'm saying? I could just wait to go back to work. So I'm chilling. And then the mayor of New York City, DeBlasio, who I find out after he made this mandate, I find out that he's not even a DeBlasio. He's a Talmud ghoul who changed his fucking name to DeBlasio because of some family issues or some shit like that. And I was like, you know something? That it should have dawned on me because his wife is ugly as hell. His black wife, that bitch is ugly, okay? She is ugly, not even ugly. She ugly. And she not even American. She Caribbean. She from the Caribbean somewhere, and she got the nerve to be ugly. But it should have dawned on me because he's a Talmud ghoul, right? But anyway, this fool while I'm waiting so I can go to work and get trained, this fool gonna come out and say, well, and he leaving office too on the 30th of December. So he's making all of these draconian mandates and shit, you know? So he's like, well, you know, if you want to go to work for a private employer, you have to have the invasion of the body snatchers. I was like, get the, boy, I tell you. I was like, you know what? I can't even go into work because I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to allow my body to be invaded by alien beings. Okay? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Okay? So I got strong genes too. So I don't want my shit mixed with no alien shit. All right? I just don't. Okay? And that's another thing too, because the when you send your children to public school, they have to get vaccinated for polio, mumps, rubella, the stuff that they vaccinate your baby as soon as you give birth to them and putting some shit up in them, right? So I'm saying that to say only if your children go to public school. If you have your children in private school, or if you have your child tutored at home, not homeschooled. I'm talking about you're paying for tutors to come to your house and tutor your children's lessons, okay? That's what I'm talking about. If you're doing that, or if you have your child in a private school, they don't have to have vaccinations. Only public school children have to do this. Only children in the public school have to do this, okay? So now they're trying to mandate not just private employees having to get the invasion of the body snatchers, but now they're saying that the churches have to get the invasion of the body snatchers here. The Catholic Church. Look, the church is everybody but the synagogue, okay? And then they're saying that the only exemption you can get is a religious or a medical exemption. And let me tell you what let me start with that first. The religious exemption, you have to have a letter from your rabbi saying that, y'all totally don't believe in this. But let me tell you, the only people who's going to be able to get a religious exemption in New York are the Talmud Ghouls. Not the Catholic, not the Protestant, not the Episcopal, not the whoever, who the evangelist. None of them. None of them are going to be, because you know what? They already told their people they couldn't come to their church without a invasion of the body snatcher, okay? They already said that. The only people in New York who's going to be able to get a religious exemption is the damn Talmud Ghouls, okay? And then they say for the medical exemption, you have to the only way you can get a medical exemption is if you're allergic to any of the ingredients of the shot, or you took the shot and you became anaphylactic, or you had an allergic reaction to it. That's a trial and error thing. Like, these people are crazy, and that's a permanent exclusion. Then they got a temporary exclusion for people with freaking cancer. Are you serious? It's only temporary if you got cancer and you going through stem cell therapy or some shit like that. I think Adam Clayton Powell Jr. I think he died from the alien biological warfare. I think he died from that. He had both of the invasion of the body snatchers inside of him. He was fully, completely totaled with it, and he had cancer and I think Alzheimer's. And I'm just saying this, like, I'm just really upset right now because these are some really draconian laws, and they're not making it easier when they're putting these indigents out here on the street that's just out here wasting fucking space, just spread all around the damn sidewalk, standing in front of the banks. Like, you can't even go to the fucking ATM or to a bank without, oh my God, these dudes, it's cold out here right now in New York, okay? I have to wear my hat, my scarf, my long coat, because I'm old, okay? So I got to keep my legs warm. I got to wear my damn long coat, my hat, my gloves, all of that. It's cold out there, y'all. It's cold out there. These indigents, and I'm talking about the ones that I'm adjacent to by default. These indigents out here wasting space in public areas. They living in the damn fast food restaurants, y'all. They living in the fast food restaurants, in the dining area. You can't go to McDonald's. Well, I don't really eat that shit anyway. Once in a while, I may go to Burger King and get the Impossible Whopper. It's really good. I love that Impossible meat. Oh my God, I even still go to Trader Joe's to go buy that, even though they don't fire me. I still go over there and get that Impossible meat. Oh my God, that is so good. But anyway, back to the story. I mean, they in the dining areas, in McDonald's, in Taco Bell, in Burger King. I mean, they all around the fucking banks, where the ATM is. Like, you know, somebody just got stabbed up by an ATM at an ATM in Manhattan. They standing out around the bodegas. They over here killing the bodega workers and shit from Yemen and Puerto Rico or wherever Latin American country they come from. You know, like they done lost their minds up out here. Okay. And I'm just really angry that I can't even go to work now. I'm just really angry. But, and it doesn't make it any better when, you know, I have to leave my house and it's nothing, all I see. Indigents on the left of me, indigents on the right of me, indigents in front of me, indigents behind me. So I just want to warn, or I just want to reiterate, you know, and let me also say something else, because mofos be out there talking about some, well, you know, you just need to get out of Blackistan, just leave. Let me tell you something, like, because that sounds just like them beaches that be in Africa talking about, yeah, y'all need to come over here to Africa, everything all good and shit, and then turn around and find out they married to an African booty scratcher. Yeah, I said it. They married to an African booty snatcher. So, of course, they okay. They don't got to worry about no visas or nothing like that because they attached to one. So I hear these beaches over here like, well, y'all just need to leave. Well, some of us can't fucking leave Blackistan because I don't have social capital like that, okay? I just got fired by a fucking Karen. I don't have social capital like that. And if you want to know what social capital is, maybe you need to get a political education from Yvette Carnell, political analyst who used to work on Capitol Hill, and attorney Antonio Moore, who now have some advocacy foundation, a nonprofit that I donate to whenever I can. It's called American Descendant of Slavery Advocacy Foundation. And you can also find them here on YouTube. Yvette Carnell and Antonio Moore. They're working and passionate about what they're doing for these people that I don't even think really deserve it. But let me go back to why I can't leave Blackistan. I'm going to tell you, because I don't have social capital. Now, that's a political term. So like I said, I just referred you to Yvette Carnell and attorney Antonio Moore. Go and find out what the fuck social capital is. The only Karen, listen, I just got fired by a Karen, okay? I don't have no white friends like that could be like, you know what? Come and move over here in my neighborhood. You know, you'll be all right. Just come over here. I don't got no white husband. I don't got no Asian husband. I don't got no Latino husband, even though I'm mixed nationality and on my dad's side, who's Hispanic, and I'm first generation. I'm first generation on his side. My mother, you know, she's American, you know, totally
descendants of slaves. She's an American descendant of slavery. My mother and her side of the family. My father's side of the family, they're not from this country. They were immigrated here legally. My father, his sisters, his mother, and his grandmother, they came to this country legally because they wanted a better life, okay? So, and now they're all gone. My father just passed away this year. He just passed away. I just had to bury my father. And I have nobody. As far as I'm concerned, that was my only family besides the children that I gave birth to. That was my only family. I was raised by his mother. His mother was my mother. She raised me. My father had to spend years trying to get custody of me, trying to fight for me from my toxic mother, who's an American, okay? Yeah, and I kind of like say that with disgust right now. I really do. And I can't leave Blackistan. Like, I don't have any problem, going anywhere and working. Even at 53 years old, I got education, I have skill, right? I didn't, I was pretty much, I live in New York City, okay? My sons moved out the apartment. It's a small 2-bedroom apartment. We lived here for a while. I paid $1,400 a month in rent. That's just month alone. And I'm going to tell you, that's cheap for the 2-bedroom apartment that I got. That's fucking considered cheap, okay? Okay, that's cheap. I pay, and I'm not even going to get, I'm not even going to get into the light bill because Con Edison is a corporate thief, but that's another story. Look, this is crazy. The only family that I had was my father. He was the last one left. And I just had to bury my dad. May he rest in power. I just had to bury him in April of this year. He died because he took the invasion of the body snatchers against my advice. Against my advice. He took the invasion of the body snatchers and he died 4 weeks later. 4 weeks later. And he had cancer from the 9/11 thing. He had cancer. He used to work over there by the World Trade Center. And he caught cancer because of that. So he was doing chemotherapy at Mount Sinai Hospital and everything was going good. And right after I warned him not to take this goddamn invasion of the body snatchers, he went and took that shit and he died 4 fucking weeks later. And I had to bury my father. I was so distraught because I wasn't expecting that to happen. I wasn't expecting that to happen. I was expecting to be able to work for a few more, a year or two and then start traveling with my dad. Well, he was already traveling, but, I had planned on meeting him there and, then my sons and everything. Oh, my goodness. What I'm saying is that what was I saying? But anyway, yeah. So I can't leave Blackistan. I don't have like $5,000, $6,000, $10,000 in my bank account. I don't have that. Okay? I don't have that. The only thing I have is maybe a Social Security pension that I might be able to collect in 10 years. Or maybe 9 now. But in the meantime, I still want to be doing something. I can't go anywhere. I can't leave Blackistan because my family on my mother's side ain't shit. They not shit. That I don't fuck with them. My father spent years trying to get custody of me ever since I was a little baby. They not shit. I can't be like, well, can I come in and chill with you in your spot, for a little bit, so I can just get a job and get my own place in this state that doesn't, have those draconian fucking mandates. My family ain't shit. I don't want to be around them fucking toxic motherfuckers. I spent my whole life fucking staying the fuck away from them crazy ass Black American toxic motherfuckers. Yeah, I said it. I fucking said it. So not only is my family not shit and I can't leave fucking Blackistan because my family ain't shit and I can't rely on them, but then again, just because you related, it don't make you family. Them people ain't my family. And the sad thing about it is, it's so fucking many of them. Like, they was a large fucking slave family here. I'm telling you, they was such a big fucking slave family here that they are recorded in the Library of Congress. They got the name of the first motherfucking slave that came off the motherfucking ship in 1780 or some shit like that. Them motherfuckers fought in the Civil War. Them motherfuckers been here a long time. And still ain't shit. They not shit. And I kept myself isolated from them. My children don't even know them. My children don't even know who their grandmama is. Okay? They don't even know. They don't even know. I didn't raise them up, around these people. I didn't do that. And I don't have no regrets. I have no regrets on that. Because my boys turned out fine. Like, fine. They are some fine young men. That much I could say. They are some fine young men. And they have that naturally. They're men naturally. Nobody had to teach them how to be a fucking man. Nobody had to teach them how to do that. That was naturally in them, in their biology, okay? But this isn't about them. This is about why I can't leave Blackistan. My family ain't shit, and I ain't got no social capital. I ain't married to no white person. I ain't married to no Hispanic person. I ain't married to no Asian person. I don't have any white friends. I don't have any Hispanic friends. I don't have any no Asian friends, And I carry the stigma of being Black and being adjacent to these indigents. That's the problem. Now, I can go somewhere and try to move in where there are no Blackistani members. But I carry that stigma. So it's not easy to get in like that unless you married to one of them or you're related to one of them. So for those of you, for whatever your reason is, who live in New York City and you're a woman, especially you young women, especially you, for whatever reason, it's not even none of my business, you know what I'm saying? But for whatever reason, you can't get out of Blackistani because winter is here in Blackistani, New York City. And I know you see these nakers living in the fast food, restaurant, dining areas, crowding around the streets on corners, entrances up to businesses of banks, bodegas, and restaurants, wasting up public space, looking like hobo vagrants straight out of their minds. These indigents were let loose for a reason. They were let loose on purpose to create havoc and chaos and death on Black women. And those of you who cannot escape New York, like myself, and like the title of the movie, there's actually a movie called Escape from New York. For whatever reasons, that's truly none of my business. Do your best to stay out of sight while these indigents cancel one another out. let them cancel one another out. If you absolutely must walk these streets to go to work, because I know you got to go to work, stay alert. Do not walk with headphones in your damn ears. Do not walk with your phone in your face. Keep your damn face out the phone. Carry mace and a small taser in each and every pocket. Don't keep your hands in your pocket. This winter, wear gloves and put some up underneath them gloves, okay? Don't put your hands in your pockets. You can purchase a stun gun that looks like a cell phone. Get it right online. Get an X-Acto knife. Get a couple of them. Get a couple of X-Acto knives. And learn the anatomical points of the body. And mind you, to cut myself off here, the word anatomy, Anat is a goddess. Anat is a goddess. Okay? That's where we get the word anatomy, yo. And one of the great pharaohs who was really good at war worshipped her. Okay? So learn the anatomical points of the body where you can quickly send an indigent to meet his maker. Wear a body camera on you in the event that you have to do this. There's body cameras that you can get that looks like a pen, a writing pen, something that's small and not obvious. You can get that if you have to go outside. Wear a body camera on you just in case you have to send one of them to meet their maker. At least you have evidence of self-defense. And if you can't get off on self-defense, at least you won't get any murder charges. You can get probation for manslaughter. Serve maybe 2 years probation. Because this is New York. And those indigents are a protective class. They are a protected class. It's them. They are the protected class. Not the women and children. They out here murdering, R-wording. It's them that's the protective class. They come out here and they can do whatever they want. It's open season for them, especially now that it's cold and they ain't got nowhere to go but a sidewalk and Sewer 9 Pipe 11. That's their address, Sewer 9 Pipe 11. And then the dining room area of the fast food restaurants are their living rooms. I know y'all got to see this. I know y'all do. I know I'm not the only one. And like I said, don't go out if you don't have to. Don't go out if you do, take those precautions that I just mentioned. Take those precautions that I just mentioned. New York doesn't have a concealed carry law. I know that they're in Supreme Court right now. There's some gun advocates from upstate New York that's in Supreme Court that they're trying to fight that. They're trying to fight the concealed weapon carry. I know right now there's no concealed weapon carry for the moment. There's only an open carry. Like you can openly carry a weapon out here. But these indigents are not going to do anything like that. They're not going to do anything like that because they already know they'll get that knee on their neck. But they will conceal, and they will try and sneak up on you. So when you out here walking, don't have anybody too close to you. Get into a lift if you can to go to wherever you got to go, and then go straight to your house and still be aware. Get a Ring camera for your front door. Order your groceries, your snacks, your water, everything online. I get everything online. I don't even go to the grocery. I stopped going to the grocery store before the biological warfare invasion happened. I stopped doing that then. Like, I've been ordering groceries online since maybe, I think, 2008. I've been doing that. It didn't take a pandemic for me to start doing that and to isolate myself from these crazy mofos. But order everything online. If you just stay home. Just stay home. And make sure you have a gun in your home. Make sure you have a gun in your home. You can't buy it fully assembled. You can buy it unassembled and just assemble it. You can buy it in parts and assemble that shit when it gets to you in the mail. That you can do. Or you could get a .22 rifle. You can get that too. I have both. And I have 2 cameras by my door. I have 2. One that's 360 where I can see the whole goddamn floor, and the Ring camera. Okay? I'm not even playing. So when I order deliveries, I know that they have, if they don't send me, and I prefer, to get an immigrant. I don't want my stuff delivered by, the indigents that are adjacent to me by default. So what I'm saying is, keep a gun by the damn door when you get your damn deliveries, or put it in your damn hand, get your groceries, or whatever it is. Whatever it is. Okay? Because for me, it's no question why these indigents are acting up and like they lost their mind. With the new energy that's here now, because winter is here and beginning winter solstice, the great mother, the dark mother, she's here. And those energies, a lot of them are really not going to be able to handle that. And with Saturn in play and with the invasion of the body snatchers, let me tell you something. Like, if y'all thought y'all was seeing anything, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Shit. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. These mofos are losing their minds at a more alarming rate. And their actions are rising with the abuse and murder of women. R-ing babies. Who does that? R-ing babies. And the F word that you can't even say anymore because of the alphabet game. LGBTQRSVU. You name it, they're either doing it now or they're contemplating it. And they're looking at you because you got everything and you got it going on, even when you ain't got shit. You got it going on. Black woman, do you hear me? As the earth shifts and more of these indigents get the invasion of the body snatchers, they are getting worse. They are getting worse. And I don't trust any of them. I don't trust now one of them. And I ain't got no love for these indigents that I'm adjacent to by default. Because I'm not all right with the way they have the entire world looking at me. I'm not okay with that. And I'm not good with that. I'm not good with that at all. So it's not like I can't just, leave Blackistani just to go to another state. But how they got the entire world looking at us, y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know. Y'all don't know how they got the entire world looking at you, black woman. And I can say that because I'm half immigrant. I don't have any love for these indigents. I have no love for them. And I am positive that they are struggling with this energy that's bringing them insanity inwardly, inside of them. I'm positive they struggling with it, y'all. So until I witness and feel the energy, because it's not even about actions anymore. You have to know how to feel energy, how to read. That's what's important. Not actions. It's the energy. It's the energy. That's what you got to look out for, not the actions. The energy speaks louder than them damn actions, okay? Because anybody could act like they like you, okay? And the whole time they're acting like they like you, they are hating you. That's the energy that they're giving off. But you're not paying attention. And until I could witness and feel the energy of real love for the mother, until I could feel that energy of real love for the mother without lust and intimidation, child, my peace be still. Okay? That is all. I got that off my chest. Peace. Later.